Yo, what is up guys? Nick Nakai here, Let's Drift Media. Thank you for coming back to the channel. I know I've been gone for like over 2 months now. For those of you guys who follow for the automotive mechanic related content, this video is not for you. Regards to that, I did get a promotion at work, so now I am back on day shift. Probably do a video talking a little bit more about that, but that's where my focus has been, as well as the 240. A lot of you guys have been asking what's going on with the 240, and I have since got it up and running, took it for a dyno tune, and we have some issues. So that's what today I'm going to kind of do this video on, kind of do a little update on the status of it, what I've done, since I haven't really been documenting it, because lately I'll just kind of come out here and finagle with it for like an hour, if that, and I don't even pull out the camera because one, I don't really know what I'm doing, and two, it just kind of happens spur of the moment. So haven't really been documenting this that much, but we've made some big progress on it. We were able to hit the dyno. Unfortunately, it was an unsuccessful tune due to several issues, which I'm going to talk about. But yeah, I'll go ahead and start with what I've done since the last video, since it's been a while. We got the Mega Squirt ECU installed. Try and remember everything that I've done. We pulled off the intake manifold, ran the oil cooler lines to the oil filter sandwich plate down there. I'll try and put a little better video in so you guys can see. Oil coolers run into the front, just temporarily installed by zip ties right now. As well as installed the coolant lines to the turbo. You can see I bought this fancy kit by Nice Tune Racing. Runs from right here behind the thermostat, wraps around the back to the turbo, and there's another port going into the block that wraps around to the turbo. I got the oil feed line on, coming off of the oil filter sandwich plate, going to the turbo, and then I got the oil drain line installed, draining back to the oil pan. I got the intercooler all mounted up, blow-up valve is installed. Was able to get a nice pipe from Stan for the intake to get my air filter bolted up. What else? Got the 550cc trash Nismo wannabe injectors that ended up causing our problem. But besides that, probably missing something. I got the ISR 3-inch straight pipe exhaust coming all the way through. That's all bolted up. And yeah, as of right now, she runs, but she does not start. I'll put in a picture because I don't think you guys can really see in there, but we were cranking the hell out of the starter trying to get this thing started. And what ended up being the problem is the starter was not actually engaging with the flywheel. You can see in this picture that the flywheel gear, or the teeth, have pretty much sheared right off. So it is a cheap Chinese eBay flywheel that I bought a clutch kit for, which I have another one. I'm not sure I want to install anymore, only because this one's sheared. Maybe might get a higher quality one. But I think due to so much excessive cranking trying to get it started, that's what caused the problem with that, at least for the starting issue. So yeah, anyways, got this thing running kind of. You have to kind of really step on the gas in order to keep it alive. Took it to Garage Life. He does dyno tuning there. That's where Stan got his 240 tune, which is an identical setup as this.
Thick ass spike.
we're taking forever to start it. Ended up killing the battery, had to go get another battery. Then we weren't getting spark. We threw in new spark plugs, we were getting spark. It was just a shit show. But I think all that cranking definitely is what ruined the flywheel. But once he got it running, he was doing some really nasty dyno pulls and the car sounded amazing. I didn't get any video of it screaming, redlining in fourth gear, but it sounded pretty damn good once he was able to get the tune a little bit dialed in. But it was not boosting over 5 psi. And when I brought this vehicle to him on Stan's build, he is not running a boost controller. He's just running the vacuum line to the ECU. Straight to the wastegate. So I believe this is a stock Garrett T28 off a blacktop SR20. I thought these things boosted at around 8 psi, but from doing some research, I found that it's around 5 to 7 psi for a stock boost. So since I didn't have a boost controller, we weren't able to up the boost. We were only able to max out at 5 psi, and that's what he tuned it to. And unfortunately, we only hit like 165, 170 horsepower, but that was at 5 psi. And we still kept having some misfire issues. So I think what we've rolled it down to is these Nismo knockoff Chinese fuel injectors that I bought like probably 5 years ago when I started collecting parts for this build. And what we're thinking is they're not spraying a nice fuel pattern into the cylinder, so the fuel is not atomizing, therefore not causing good combustion. So I am going to try out some different injectors. I'm also going to pressure test the intake system to make sure we don't have any boost leaks that would be causing an issue, but I don't think we have any boost leaks. It idles very nice, and even at idle we're at negative 21 inches of mercury, which is pretty normal. So if there was a vacuum leak or some kind of boost leak in the intake manifold, I feel like that would show up on the vacuum gauge, but you never know. I'm still going to pressurize it to be safe. Still need to run oil catch can right here. I plugged off the PCV port on the stock intake. Gonna run a catch can somewhere over here just to catch all the blow-by that this thing produces. Other than that, I'm probably missing a lot of things, but it's been a while since I put this video on the channel. But on the dyno, it ran really good once he kind of got it somewhat dialed to what we were able to do with it. No fuel leaks, no other leaks, possibly a boost leak, who knows, but no overheating. It was pretty nice. I honestly didn't know what to expect when bringing it to the dyno. I've never done a build like this myself, so really wasn't sure what was going to happen. It was just kind of a nice test to see if anything was going to work, because I didn't even know. I could barely get it to idle before I brought it to him, but wish I could show you guys the idle. I think I got a couple videos that I'll insert, but for now, with that flywheel super messed up, unfortunately I'm gonna have to pull out the transmission to replace the flywheel just so we can get this thing going again. But in the meantime, that's where we stand. So that's pretty much all I got for this episode. It's back to the drawing board. It's got to put a little bit more work into it, but I'd say it's going pretty good. Huge shout out to Stan. He's the one been pushing me to start working on this thing, as well as you guys. But Stan has been a big help, and I don't think I'd even have this thing anywhere near what it is right now without his help. So that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully I'll start making some more videos. Now working on the day shift, I get home at a reasonable time, not coming home at 2 in the morning at crackhead hours, so we'll see. But for now, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!